Who's the judge?
The judge is God.
No need to debate. A podcast. No need to debate. A podcast.
Who's the judge? Who's the judge? Who's the judge?
A podcast.
Who's the judge? Who's the judge?
No.
Who's the judge? Who's the judge?
The judge is God.
Who's the judge? Who's the judge?
A podcast. No need to debate. A podcast. A podcast. No need to debate. A podcast. A podcast. No need to debate.
Yo, we here. Okay, I see this shit is loud and clear. So the computer's ready to go. We're ready to go.
Yes, sir. Yes,
We
sir.
back.
We here.
Took a little bit of a break, but we back. You know,
Sir.
had a little personal issues we had to attend to. My mic is loud as hell. Let me see where you at.
Where I'm at. Yo.
Okay, yeah.
Yo.
You showing up. You
Good.
showing up.
Yes, sir. We here, man.
Yeah, so we took a little bit of a break. Just dropped the episode on Saturday. Took a couple weeks off.
Loving
But we
the
back.
feedback, man. We appreciate the feedback. You know what I'm saying? Everybody tuning in and engaging. And you know what I'm saying? This nigga talking about me and ball and shit. We still ain't played. You know what I'm saying? It's nice as hell today. We can play today. You know what I'm saying?
And we recorded that episode a minute ago.
Yeah,
We still
yes,
ain't play.
sir.
This nigga ducking me. I ain't even gonna lie.
Listen, you heard what I said. We can play today. We ain't going.
You got a ball?
We go get one.
Okay. From where?
It don't. Flushing.
If you really want to play, where we
Alright.
gonna go get a ball from?
Flushing right there.
I make a call. I make sure niggas come bring the ball.
Alright.
Or we could go get the ball. Niggas got cars, so we could go pick the ball up.
Listen.
And
you ain't-
if it's dark outside, I don't want to hear nothing.
Nah, you gonna
Alright,
hear.
so-
What you gonna hear?
All right.
I want to hear my ankles. None of that. We here, man. How you feeling though? How
If you
feeling?
here for the first time, hold on. We gonna get into how we feeling. But if you here for the first time, welcome to the No Need to
yeah.
Debate podcast. I go by the name Marc-Baze. That's MARC-BAZE. Can't forget the hyphen.
Yes, sir. Your boy Rome, man. We here, man. You know how it go.
We in the building. We got
sir.
we got 40. I hear my mom's laughing in the background. Hopefully she keep it down for a little bit. Mommy, we are recording.
She
We recording.
She ain't with nothing. She ain't with nothing.
Unless you want to
know
come
my-
in here and talk on the podcast with us, let us know what's going on. You
My
heard?
aunt in there lit, man. She in there turning up. You know how it go.
All right.
We here,
So
sir.
how am I feeling? I'm feeling good. I ain't even gonna lie. I'm feeling very energetic. Love is here.
Sun is out.
The sun is out. It's not dark. Usually we recording and it's dark.
Yeah.
So I'm feeling really good. How you feeling?
I'm feeling good, man. You know what I'm saying? I was
Alright.
up all night fucking with the 2K and shit. You know what I'm
You
saying?
was
I ain't
getting
really
smoked?
Now I'm trying to get my play up so I could go to the park. My shit low. Every time I jump
What's your
on
rating?
73. And that's
not
low.
that's
nah.
low, but I ain't gonna lie, I was able to kill on the 73.
Yeah, but when you get to the park, niggas don't even want to play with you. You jump on the circle, niggas jumping off. I went to the park when I was at 63. I ain't been, you know what I mean? I'm trying to get my shit 75 at least. I go back and fuck with the park. So I was
When
up all night.
you play games now, are you still playing the storyline and the
Hell
shit
no,
like?
no,
Are you
no.
serious?
I'm doing online. Everything is online. I'm playing online. If I'm playing Call of Duty, I'm not playing campaign mode or nothing. Playing multiplayer. Might
so
fuck
you
with
just
the zombies. I
buy,
fuck with the
you
zombies.
buy the $60, $70 game just to play online?
It
Like,
depends
you know,
on the game. It depends on the game. One of my favorite games is Uncharted.
I knew you was gonna say
Yeah,
that.
so it's a venture game. I'm playing that. I'm not playing that.
You
online.
have to play Uncharted. Don't you have to play like the story?
Nah, I mean that's what I'm saying. You don't have to, cause you can play online, but I'm not
Right.
playing online in that game. I'm straight doing story. So it depends on the game. You know what I'm saying? But 2K, I'm trying to. You know what I mean? Everybody got this nigga 40. Told him to get the 2K and shit. He don't be jumping on, but
That nigga ain't playing no 2K.
he been playing a little bit. But I told him, yo, I need a nigga in the park. Once niggas go to the park, niggas be in there wilding.
Yeah, everybody that be on 2K heavy, they always be like, yo, get on 2K so you can go to the park. I get on
Yeah.
2K, I'm playing the storyline. I get on any game, I'm playing the storyline. I'm not playing 2K to play online with niggas. Like, I spent
You got
$60
40
plus dollars on this game. They built out a whole story for me to enjoy. And you mean to tell me the only way I can enjoy this is by playing online?
it's more competitive. You got 40 niggas online. Your man's online. Yo, jump on. Yo, we playing. Yo, especially Call of Duty. Call of Duty, you playing. You not playing campaign mode. You gonna play campaign mode.
I'm gonna play campaign mode in Call of Duty.
Until niggas say get online one time. After you get on that multiplayer, it's over. You like this.
I mean, yeah, I get online.
It's different. It's different. Nah.
I bought a game to complete it.
You're not completing no game. You're not completing Call of Duty. You're going to play online. First time you play multiplayer, that's it. You're not playing campaign mode.
You think
not
so?
saying that campaign is trash. It's just multiplayer is a whole different. You could play, but do you play it?
I don't play. I completed.
That's what I'm saying.
You complete it and then you stop. But at least you complete the game. Like you go to that. I know niggas buy the game and they, what's your PSN? They go straight to playing online.
Never play. I had Call of Duty since it came out. I never played campaign mode.
Niggas play WWE online. Like how do you not play the story mode in WWE?
That's different. You know what I'm saying? Shit
and
like
the storylines now is a little bit. I ain't even gonna lie. The wrestling story mode's been lacking for a couple years, but now. Like you developing your wrestler the same way you developing your mind player. Yeah.
That's what's up.
So
I mean it's 2K now they got it, what is it? 2K?
It's 2K, yeah.
Yeah, so it's
2K.
like, you know what I'm saying? Same shit.
So
I mean, but yeah, that's what I was doing last night. So you know what I'm saying? Trying to get out there and start wilding.
What's the vibe? How's your mental space? Like what
mental
how
space
you
is
feeling?
Good. This is good. You know what I'm saying?
Cool.
I'm feeling I'm up there. You know what I'm saying? I ain't feeling how I was feeling last week. Last week I was down in a bad mood, no reason. I'm feeling like the weather, son. I mean, weather was fucked up, a little gloomy.
And we was talking about that, right?
Mm-hmm.
And like your feelings, it fluctuate up and down all the time, right? I think the most important thing when you're feeling like that is to know that bad moods don't last. Like I was telling you offline, like they don't last. Sometimes we be in a bad mood and we feel like our life is going this way. And we got so much life that we lived already that we enjoy. And we have so much life to live. So like, it's okay to be in a bad mood. And it's okay to not want to be fucked with in that moment. You know, so I try to remind myself that when I'm saying that, I'm not just saying it to be like, oh, this is the solution. I'm saying it to remind myself.
So if anybody listening, y'all going through something, anything y'all going through, man, try to get through that shit. Even if it's, you know what I mean, minor things could become a big problem in your head, you know what I'm saying? So try to get through that and, you know what I'm saying?
Think positive.
Try to stay focused, you know what I'm saying? Because I was upset. I didn't even know what the fuck I was upset about. Watching a movie, just got in a bad mood. Like, you know what I'm saying?
And it be like
no
that.
explanation, so.
It be like that. I think the fact that we don't have an explanation, sometimes we psych ourselves out and think that, man, like shit is fucked up. But it's okay to not be in the mood today and to express that. That's another thing. We got to express like, yo, I'm not feeling it today. I just want to be left alone. Today is the day for myself to figure myself out, figure out what's going on. You express that,
Fact.
We move forward.
You know, it wasn't nothing.
Yeah,
just going
yeah,
through a little
no.
bad day, but definitely feeling good today. Rest of the week was good. You know what I'm saying? Chilling with wifey. We went out to City Island last week and shit.
Word?
Family.
Niggas be making
Yeah,
all these
KB,
moves. Don't
yeah.
invite me.
We
I'm
went
not good enough for City Island.
Nah, it was last minute. Your brother.
Oh,
over
you
here,
went
yeah.
too?
Yeah, it was his idea. What you think? Yeah, this
Niggas
nigga
is crazy.
Yo,
How you get to City Island from Staten Island?
we drove.
Y'all took the boat straight to City Island, or what? Like, you had to stop. You went through.
Yeah, we went through Jersey.
So you went through Jersey and the George Washington bitch. Oh, so you ain't come through New York.
New York? Why you saying like Staten Island ain't New York?
Nigga, it's an island, nigga. You gotta cross the water. So I was trying to figure out if y'all crossed Brooklyn and did not tell me that y'all was going.
Nah. We went straight. This
All
nigga.
right.
Especially I was following this nigga. He trying to leave me and shit. You know this nigga. He think he drive. He NASCAR. You know what I'm saying? He in Fast 9. He want to be a Fast 8 auditioning. I like, yo, you know the crazy part? We driving, right? I'm like, yo, why this nigga cutting in between, knowing I can't make it in between certain. Yo, why this nigga? I feel like this nigga trying to leave me. I'm following him. He know I'm bad with directions. I'm following him. I don't want to use the GPS. As soon as we got to where we going, boom, I left. But I thought I was leaving him. But he like, yo, he honking me to turn around so we could go get the boys. I'm like, yo, so I get to my crib. He called me, yo, what happened? I was honking you. I'm like, nigga, he gets to my car. I say, yo, son, you was trying to leave me? Like, yo, because you was pulling up behind me the way you was. I'm like, get the fuck out of here. This nigga he want to be wild and this shit. Get the fuck out of here. You would have lost me, nigga.
Nigga, I hate driving behind niggas who act like they not driving with somebody else. Watching them like that shit just happened to me the other day. Nigga took off on me, and I'm not driving slow. I'm doing the speed limit 5 miles per hour above the speed limit. Right? and niggas just want to take off. Like, whatever.
Yeah, that's your man. That's your brother over here, man.
But we back. We here to talk music. You know what we do on this podcast.
Sir.
We talk life, we talk music, and we just, once again, want to give different perspectives and you know, make it okay to have different perspectives. If you have a different perspective about music, it's okay. That's what you grew up on. That's what your experiences led you to form that opinion.
I mean, we don't judge, but we do judge. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
on your music, we gonna talk shit, but that's your opinion, and you know what I'm saying? That's how you feel.
So we uploaded the episode, our most recent episode, right? And we were sitting on that episode for a while. So it was the first
3
time.
weeks.
Yeah, it was the first time I was able to sit down and listen to the episode. And the flack that this nigga was giving me for being a Jay-Z fan and him just trying to act like I don't really fuck with Jay-Z. It's a bandwagon thing. This nigga know me. You feel me? He know me. But
listen, this what I say. And we gonna go back to the Jay-Z fan. I mean,
I don't even want to hear
all
your
the
takes
Jay-Z
too much.
Fans, look, listen, man. Y'all niggas can't give too many bars where y'all could say is standing out from what everybody else is speaking about.
All right, so let's move on from that because I'm not gonna allow this.
The flow and everything wasn't. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't for me. But yeah,
I'm not gonna continue to allow this nigga to have some
we gonna be here for an hour.
So when we talk about great rappers, to you, what makes a great rapper? Like when you think of a great rapper in your head and you be like, this person's a great rapper. What's your criteria for a great rapper? I want to get down to the bottom of that so I understand the standard that you're holding certain people to.
Lyrics, that's just number one.
All right, but when we talk about lyrics, like what do you consider, like what's included in lyrics? Because you can rap something in rhyme and we consider that lyrics. Your lyrics are your words that you say in your rap song.
Lyrics as far as like having substance first in your lyrics, being able to rhyme without using ABC words. Like, you know, a lot of this nursery rhyme shit I don't really like. You know, the catchy shit is cool. That's for flows. I like songs that's catchy. But when we talking about great rappers, it don't consist of a nigga just cat in the hat in it. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be able to spit some shit and it gotta be you. Like it can't be, I don't give a fuck if it's nigga you walking with your girl through the park. Nigga ain't gotta be no gangster shit. But if it's you, it gotta be you. You know what I'm saying? It gotta fit who you are. So listening to a nigga, I do want to know who the fuck I'm listening to too. It's not like I'm just listening to a nigga and be like, yeah, he's a great rapper. So I got to know if that's you. Like, I'm not just a song.
If you don't know these people, how would you know if that's them?
No, I'm not talking about knowing. I'm talking about as far as like, that's the type of, if that's you, like what you saying out your mouth. If I could look and say, yo, this nigga seem like he stand for certain shit or whatever's in your lyrics. If that's what you stand for and it's hard, you don't know these niggas. But I got to be able to have some connection to what you saying in your words. You know what I'm saying? In your raps. You can't just be saying shit and it don't resonate with who the fuck I see you as. You know what I'm saying? And not just for me. I'm going to keep it 100. Like, you can't be a nigga like, I mean, it just certain rappers don't fit. So you can't come out talking about certain shit if that's not true. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. So when it come to that, you got to have those type of lyrics. You got to have
authenticity.
Flow. Definitely. Authenticity, lyrics, flow. Your flow got to be, I guess, something, definitely not a Jay-Z flow. You can't have one of those old school fucking, I'm saying I don't like that flow. And it's not about even, because a lot of niggas have old school flows. It's just, the flow got to be up there, and you got to be able to go through that verse. You got to be able to change flows, not just one flow throughout your whole career. You know what I'm saying? You can't have you can't be a one flow nigga. You got to be able to go through some adversity as far as like, being challenged to do different shit in your songs, like not just making one type of song. You can't just, if you're a gangster rapper, you can't just make gangster music. You got to be able to be versatile, make different type of songs for different audience. So that's what makes a great rapper. You know what I'm saying?
So,
to me.
Okay. If you're a gangster rapper, you can't just make one type of music.
Any type of rapper. You can't just, I don't feel like, and that can make you a great rapper in that lane, but that don't make you a great rapper. Is like, that shit is all over right now. It's not just one set of rap right now. You got niggas that's harmonizing, using just straight melody, and this shit is shooting. This shit is going number one.
Is every rapper that we consider great versatile?
I consider great. Not we. I don't know who people consider great.
So, okay. How versatile, because you mentioned Kiss, how versatile is Jada Kiss?
Very versatile to
in
me.
what way?
He make
like, I know he can make a song for the ladies. I know, but like, Are you saying his flows, or you talking about like this type of songs that he can make?
The type of songs he can make.
Okay. DMX.
Come on, DMX is versatile as hell. He could pray, he could fucking
Right, but for the most part, and R.I.P. X, we didn't even get a chance to talk about it. It's a couple of weeks past.
Rest in peace, X.
R.I.P. to a great, a pioneer in the rap game.
Definitely, yeah. We'll get to the
DMX, I think even though he was versatile, he could make a Christian song. Lord, give me a sign. He could make what these bitches want from a
his
nigga.
flows is the same.
I'm not saying that his flows is the same, but I feel like you're getting one thing from DMX, and that's X. That's the authenticity.
That's what I'm saying.
That's the authenticity.
Mm-hmm.
You're getting X from that. So no matter what the song was talking about, you're getting DMX in that song. And if you hear it consistently through and through, if you put on the DMX playlist, maybe it will sound the same. But I'm trying to understand like your range of versatility. Because not every rapper is able to be
the type of
songs that you can make.
You can make. I don't want you to like. I'm gonna keep it official. If Jadakiss got a song with just an album with 15 songs and it's just him selling crack, I don't want to hear the whole album. I want to hear the best songs out of it. But that's not how you're not always in that mood. That's not what you got to be. That's what I mean. You got to make because you feeding the audience. You
want to be able to connect on different levels
and cater to people that. In different type of moods, you want to be able to set a mood. You want to be able to change a mood. And just rapping one way is just gonna keep somebody. Like I'm gonna keep it official. That's what 50 had a problem with. Before niggas, 50 got that gangster. You can't. All you gonna get from 50 is something gangster. Like you niggas listen to 50, go do shit in the streets. Like you know what I'm saying. That's the type of shit that he had. You know what I'm saying. So he started switching it up, becoming versatile, and being able to make shit for bitches and shit like that. But until then. That was the shit you listen to when you ride and niggas is deep. You wasn't listening. That's the gang. That's gangster music. That was a definition of gangster music. You know what I'm saying? So he really didn't have that versatile until later on. And 50 still ain't evolved into like a versatile rapper. Like he still was.
But he was able to make songs for different audiences.
Yeah, he was. But what I mean by that is just like, you know what I'm saying? He still had that. It was more songs.
That gutter shit.
Yeah, it was. He did a few songs that was versatile, but it was mostly.
I was playing some 50 yesterday, and my girl was like, yo, you really used to listen to 50. And then when certain beats came on, like 2 seconds in, she's like, God damn, why this shit so aggressive? Like, it don't matter what song it is, why this shit so aggressive? And I'm like, I don't really hear that, but like, it's funny to see like different people's perspective of certain rappers. I think for me, what makes a great rapper, definitely some of the things that you list out in your criteria. I think you have to be able to set yourself apart. Like I have to be able to identify you separate from somebody else. Like you can't have the same sound, or you can't be bunched into a slot.
You don't think a lot of the rappers got the same sound? Like
today,
a lot of
yeah.
rappers today, even from before.
I think the type of beats that was being made because the technology. So like with sampling and shit like that, maybe everybody was sampling in their drums. So the beat pattern was the same. Hip hop seemed to be something that was created. There's a rhythm that's created. So just like every other genre, you would have R&B. It's like a little bit slow. Funk, it's like you hear it as up tempo. So like if you're in that genre, but a James Brown was able to set himself apart from somebody who was making funk.
You know why I feel, not to cut you, I feel like those people were able to set themselves apart because they was the first to do shit. Now it's like, it's kind of hard to be, because now it's so much money in it that.
But nobody's asking you to reinvent the wheel. People, what I want from a rapper or any artist is for you to just be yourself and find the type of art that's unique to you. Okay. Not something that, this person is doing it, I'm going to try to make the same exact song that this person made or the same exact flow that this person made. That's not unique.
Saying if two people are almost the same type of person, they're going to make kind of the same music.
Yeah,
it's going to be them. They two different people, so it's not going to be the same.
Your voice sound different.
You're just saying,
these niggas is using the same auto-tune setting.
Don't Dusty Locane is what you're saying.
I don't know who the fuck that is.
A nigga from Bushwick. I mean from Brooklyn that sound like Pop Smoke, just like Pop
really?
Smoke. Yeah.
But now look at this, right? You see how you said that, right? I saw a post that went around, and Pop Smoke definitely unique. That's another topic we're gonna get to, like most unique voices in hip hop. Pop Smoke definitely unique. I can't say anything about a nigga trying to sound like Pop Smoke. Designer, right? He's trying to get his buzz going again, right? So he dropped a couple songs, and recently he just dropped a drill song. And the caption said, I didn't know how much I needed Designer on a drill song, or I don't know why I never thought about Designer on a drill song. He is from Brooklyn.
Yeah.
You understand? So it makes sense.
He been was on that hype
Right?
type. Yeah.
So when Designer dropped the song, it kind of sounds a little bit like Pop Smoke, the drill song. It sounds a little bit like Pop Smoke, but that's Designer's voice, and it makes sense for Designer to be on a drill song because he is from Brooklyn. He did usher in, not even usher in, but he did pop off.
He kind of ushered in a wave.
I feel like he popped off during an era where like it was easy to pop off. If you look at any interview, he said, yo, 3 weeks before that I was broke, before Panda pop. And then Panda went crazy. So as far as those rappers who get on fast, he's definitely one of those rappers who got on very fast because of the internet, partially because people said he sounded like Future. His voice is like that, but when you hear him on a drill song, some people may say that he sound like Pop Smoke, but he comes from Brooklyn. Brooklyn drill is winning right now. And yeah, you may sound the same as somebody, but you know, when I look at it, I'm not looking at it like, oh, Designer sounds like Pop Smoke. It's like, nigga, what took you so long to get on drill?
Even when he came out with Panda, he sounded like Future. A lot of people could sound like people, but this shit is different. I ain't gonna lie, I seen that shit. I don't know the nigga. So a lot of niggas like him, a lot of niggas listen to him, but that shit just looks weird as hell. I ain't gonna lie.
As far as how close he sound to Pop Smoke?
Sound, look.
He looked like Pop Smoke?
No, I'm talking about in the videos. Like,
okay.
The
but everybody doing a dance. But that's
it's not about the dance. He's not dancing. It's what he said. Well, you know, you take time, you go out and listen to it. You'll understand what I'm saying. It's just hard. It just don't look too cool.
Now, okay.
Like if you look, this is what I'm saying. If I know, and I'm just keeping. If I know my style is so close to a nigga, I might not even do something like that because I just don't even want to be in that box to even. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I had an idea that somebody else came out with, I'm not doing it no more.
But art is not really supposed to be thought about. Art is supposed to just be performed. It's supposed to be.
And so now, if you watching something and imitating something, is that you just naturally performing it, or is that you just imitating what you see at that point?
I never heard the nigga that you.
No, I'm just talking about period. I'm just talking about period. Like when you watch something and you imitate it, that's the same as saying, "Yo, I'm just being free and that's just what I want to do." Because there's a difference. I feel like there's a difference. You got people that get influenced, because everybody get influenced by somebody. And you got certain people that take it a step further and actually, you know, feel like they could do something that somebody else does. Exactly the way they do it. You know, and that's now we off of him. We just talking about two different type of people that's getting influenced. You got people that's, when Thug came out, it was, yo, yeah, I'm influenced by Lil Wayne, but you trying to finish off his albums and trying to, that's a different, you know what I'm saying? It's a different way of, and I'm not comparing that we off the Dusty Location. I'm just talking about period. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's not influence to me. That's actually like almost copycat. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, whatever. But
and before it used to be a real issue if you bite in a nigga flow. Like people wouldn't even gravitate to you unless the song was actually great. Now, like Will Smith, he admitted that he was trying to sound like Rakim in Summertime. But Summertime, you can't deny, is a great song. But are these people making great songs, or are they just, like you said, imitating?
Now, this is what I could say. If something happens, or somebody, a big artist, and I even go and make a spoof of a song, and it's funny and it should go viral, that shit might end up with 50,000. Does that make what I did hot? Was it cool?
No, not at all.
But this is happening with certain of the oh shit, yo, cause word and you know, in our culture, this shit spread. Once we start, yo, I tell you, you tell, yo, you heard that shit? That's 40 views right there, right? Imagine that bouncing around. Now, if you end up with 30,000 views at the end of the week, cause you did something that's viral. Cause good music don't always get good views. Like you got great music with under 100,000, and this is great artists, and sometimes this shit just don't, not a lot of people watch it or not a lot of people tune in. But if that shit shoot because you did something viral, does that make that a good song, or does that make that like
with the rise of the internet and like shit going viral, I think it's hard for people who's not strong-minded to decipher what's to be taken serious and what's not to be taken serious. Because, for example, the Coi Leray shit, right? Somebody did
I like it. I like it.
Oh God!
I'm not gonna lie. I like it. Yo, wifey hate when I play that shit. Like, I like it. I'm not gonna lie to you. I like it. I'm not gonna lie.
What do you like about it?
I like it.
What do you like about it?
When I pull up in
Did you laugh? When you heard it?
That nigga
You're laughing right now. I ain't taking you serious, my nigga.
Yo,
I'm not taking you serious. I'm not taking you serious. What do you like about it?
I just like it.
No. What do you like about it? Because when I first heard it, so maybe you're one of them niggas who can't decide. Okay.
I like the vibe of the song.
What vibe?
It's a whole. First of all, the beat is fire, right? So that's
right. And this is already somebody else's song.
Yeah. Hold on. Come out. The way he got that shit, yo, it's funny. Okay. But I like it though. I'm not gonna sit here and say, yo, it's hot, yo, that's the. But he's not spoofing the lyrics though. He talking about some shit. He not spoofing.
Get the fuck out of here.
Yo, come on, son. Yo, that nigga might be the next
my man's trying to.
son.
No. But my no.
Yo, that nigga might be the next ride wave.
There's certain niggas.
40, you heard the song? Which one? I think I was playing it the other day when I pull up in that.
No.
Nah, it's some nigga.
The nigga did a remix to a Coi Leray song. The Coi Leray song is popping right now. He did a remix. I made
a bird call about it.
The shit went viral, right? And mostly it went viral because it was funny.
Yeah.
Right? It was funny. Now, my point is that because certain people don't know how to decipher views from actual talent, niggas will advocate for the fact that this is a great song.
No, I didn't say
and
great.
It's not a great song. Yeah. The nigga can't sing a lick. It don't sound like they try to.
How many times niggas?
No,
how many niggas can't sing? What you mean?
But I'm not saying that. There's a bunch of niggas that can't sing. J-Lo can't sing, and she made a bunch of hit records. Okay. You understand? And it's obvious that she can't sing. She used other people's vocals in the back of her voice to compensate for the fact that she can't sing. But she acknowledges, by her doing that action, that she can't sing, but she has hits, right? This song, at least J-Lo is in tune. This song, the nigga's not in tune at all. It sound like if a nigga it sound like if Rome actually tried to make a singing song, right? He's completely out of tune, and niggas is trying to argue.
No.
It don't even sound like there's auto-tune on it.
Ain't no
if you try to cover it
up,
if you try to cover it up in auto-tune, maybe you could say that, okay, this person tried to make the song sound good.
Kenny,
in the hook, it don't sound like the nigga sounds good. Kenny. He's literally out of key, talking about, ooh, I pull up with that, ooh,
it's raw. Yo, 40 is raw. When I'm telling you,
it's literally raw. It's literally raw, nigga.
I'm not, because
it's raw.
Wait, time out. Wait, before
and it's raw and bad sex too.
This nigga
like, if it was raw, it's bad sex.
This nigga about to make me sound like I'm like the biggest fan. I don't even know this nigga name, so I'm not gonna sit here and advocate like I'm the biggest fan of this nigga. But I do play that shit like once a day. I'm not gonna lie to you. I do play that shit
every time you play it. When did you stop laughing at the song?
I don't laugh at it no more. I be singing it now.
No, but when did you stop laughing at the song? Because now you know the words, so now it's like I can recite it and cool. Maybe he is saying something, but when it comes to art,
no, it took a while.
I'm not gonna listen to a nigga just tap on the keys and play the piano if they don't know how to play it in tune. When you singing or if you carrying a note, even if you're not singing,
art, though.
Even
it's
if you're
art,
not, I'm tired of these niggas acting like everything is art. Nigga, I can walk down the street and a nigga say it's art. I like the way you walk.
That's
it's great. I have the greatest walk ever. Get the fuck out of here, bro.
You know why? You know that you see why you on a different side because you don't like it. I like it. So you can't say
it's not that I don't like it.
It's art on any way you look at it, because I feel like it's okay.
Nigga, I laughed at it too. I laughed at it too.
But do you feel like it's okay song?
No. I don't, because I can't. I'm gonna tell you why.
Did you listen to it?
I'm gonna tell you why.
Getting past the fact of laughing at is like, a fake spoof? Did you listen to it?
A fake. There it is. It's a spoof. I took it as a spoof. So when people are trying to tell me that the song is to be taken serious, it's kind of hard. It's great for a spoof song. I laughed at it too. I played it back a couple times. Nigga, if I had enough time, I probably would have shared it and put the crying emojis.
Let me tell
on
you
it.
this. I shared it until I listened to it, and I don't take it as a spoof.
My
no
man's
more.
was trying to tell me that it's a good song too.
It is.
Maybe this nigga could actually write.
Not gonna lie
You
to you.
understand? Maybe the nigga could actually write. And I'm not denying that he could actually write. But okay, with Thug, with Wayne, when they branched off into the singing thing, they didn't have the greatest vocals. I don't like Prom Queen. I don't like Prom Queen as a song.
Thug be wildin'.
Thug be wildin' too, but at least they try to cover it up with auto-tune so that it's to let me know. And not
So
this is the way.
auto-tune is just
I'm not saying that auto-tune is the shit. I'm saying that there's an acknowledgement that that the voice that I put on this song is not naturally a singing voice. So I have to compensate by throwing some tune on it because the tune fixed the pitch.
That's if you want
This
that.
nigga didn't fix the pitch.
That's because
He's
that's not what
completely
that
out
was
of-
for. I wouldn't not wanted to hear that song with auto-tune. I ain't gonna lie. I wanted to hear that like that. That's how you going.
But it drew you in because you laughed.
At first. But when I sat and listened to it a couple times, if I call her right now, she gonna be like, yeah, I don't know. He play that song every day. She don't like it
Oh, and why you think she don't like it?
because she ain't listening to it.
No. Why you think she don't like it? Because
And
when you
I can't
initially
say- I
hear
can't
it,
say, no, I can't say
when
she
you
don't like
initially
it.
hear
she
it-
just laugh at it.
exactly. So if I hear a song, right?
I told you I laughed
And
in the
there's-
beginning too.
There's something like you could say the first time you heard Back That Ass Up, I can't believe a nigga said that on a track. But it's a great song. That ain't no parody. That's a song to get people moving.
Time out. What if that was that nigga first song? And
That wasn't Juvenile first song though. You
no,
knew that.
I'm talking about the nigga that made that song, the remix.
I don't care if it was his first song. I'm taking it to be a parody. I'm not taking it to be
And
a
no
music
funny
that I'm
shit,
downloading
no
and
funny
listening
shit
to
is-
every day.
Is a good song. I'm not saying this. He about to make me. Yo, look, it's a good song. We gonna leave it like that. You gonna say it's not a good song? I say it's a good song. He ain't the best rapper or nothing. But if he come out with another song, yeah. I don't even know his name. But if they be like, yo, this the nigga, yeah, I'm gonna listen to it. That's a fact.
But the fact that we having this conversation, I might listen to it too because you're not the only person. When my man's told me, I thought he was bugging, and I couldn't respect it. I ain't even put the episode out because he said that shit and a couple other shits. He said some other shit, some wild, wicked shit. Maybe the episode come out, maybe it won't. But he said some wicked shit. So now that you're saying this, I'm seeing more people. And he read the comment. He was like, yo, I took this as a joke. He read the comments, and the comments said, I took this as a joke, but now I'm really listening to this song every day. And you seem to be one of them people who got sucked into it. That's not going to be the song that do it for me. One, the song is already out.
You know why? It might.
The Coi Leray song is already out. It's already
why?
a song.
You know why, though?
And that song was to be taken serious. She put that out to be taken serious, not to laugh.
I didn't take her
at.
song serious when I first heard it.
Really?
Work? Hell no.
I can respect that though.
When I first heard it, I was like,
Yeah, you saying ooh, ooh,
fuck?
like you making
I didn't know
sounds
what
on the
she
song.
was saying. First of all, I didn't even know what she was saying.
I still don't know what
See-
she's saying.
See, now this is what I was telling you about authenticity.
But I don't think that it's to be. I don't think that it was made for a parody
When I
song.
seen her and I seen who made this song, I'm like, oh, I know. Now it makes sense. This is you. I can accept this music. And not
Okay.
saying I wouldn't like it, but it's you. I understand now. I could look at it for what it. This is not. If Beyonce would have came out with that song, I would have not liked it.
Right,
You
right.
understand
right.
what I'm saying? If a female artist that I feel like is I expect something different from them, and it's not about what's better, it's what you expect from an artist. Now, if J. Cole come out with a song sounding like Lil Yachty, niggas is gonna say that shit is
Yeah, right.
You understand what I'm saying? So it's about who you
Who you expect it from?
who you expect it from. So that's why. Again, going to him. What if that's his first song? What if that's his lane? And niggas like you laugh at it. Everybody laughed at something when shit started. What if that's his lane and nigga come out with another song? And because if you listen to it, that's what I say. It's funny when you go listen to it, you're gonna have and I'm guaranteeing you're gonna be. You might not look. You might not say yeah, but you're gonna say I didn't know he was really rapping. Like
No, but I looked at the video. I saw how serious he was, and that's what made it even more funny to me.
That's what I'm saying. You know how long it took me to actually listen to what he was saying? I I'm laughing, I'm singing it. But then one day it was playing and I was just washing the dishes or something.
What's a line from that song that you fuck with?
I can't right now. I can't right now. Yo, right now, you know what I'm saying? We can't right now. Can't right now. But I sit here and sing the hook to you right now. I ain't gonna lie. But cause he was saying it, you gonna hear it. I ain't gonna sit here cause you got me advocating for this song, but
But so this is my point. There's a certain level of ability that you have to stay in key, even if you're not a singer. Mm-hmm. I could hum some shit on a beat and it's still in key, right? If I'm playing the piano keys, right? And I'm just playing all the keys next to each other, right? You gonna give me respect because I'm creating a melody. It's repeating. You're gonna give me respect for being able to play the piano even though it doesn't sound good?
Let me and this son
even though it doesn't sound good, are you gonna give me it doesn't sound pleasing to my ears because I know that the keys is out of tune. And maybe everybody's not thinking about it like me. I know everybody's not thinking about it like me. I know that when you sing or if you're trying to carry a note, you have to be in a certain key that's playing along with the other instruments that's in the song, right? So if I play these keys right here, right? Mm-hmm. And it does not sound in key, you gonna give me credit for being able to fucking flex my mechanics?
Before I answer that question, let me say this, and I want y'all to comment on this and let me know. Am I bugging or y'all feel the same way? Half of these songs that we hear with auto-tune sounds horrible. These niggas do not know how to use it's screeching in and out. They don't know how to use we just accepting it because that's what people feel like it's, but it's not. When we talk about perfecting something, they just don't auto-tune.
True.
T-Pain said he learned how to perfect he didn't just jump on auto-tune.
And you can see that.
How to do,
but I'm not saying everything. I'm not. Don't get it wrong. Don't get it twisted. I'm not advocating for auto-tune. I'm saying when you throw auto-tune on there, at least the engineer knows this. That because I know there's a bunch of artists who think that auto-tune just fixed the way that you sound on the record. No, you still have to sing in key with auto-tune. Auto-tune is to fix certain pitches and move it up a notch or down a notch for it to be in key with the song.
Not doing that. A lot of them not doing that.
They not.
And I'm not gonna lie to you.
And I don't like those songs either.
I'm not saying I don't like all of them. But it might be a part that you should have, a whole part that you should have fixed that sound out of, but it still sound honest for a nigga, yo. And I don't care about that, yo. If you got raw music, when X first, you know I'm one of the biggest X fans. When X first, that nigga wasn't getting them shits mixed, mastered, that nigga.
It was raw, but at least he was rapping. He wasn't trying to sing. He wasn't trying to do anything outside of his ability.
But this person
he was rapping.
Doing that. That's what he doing. That's what he do. Yo, son, when you think when Ja Rule was singing, he knew how to sing?
He was in key. He was still in key. He was still in key. What would I be without my baby? It was still in key with the song.
You can't tell.
And it sound.
And son don't. I feel like
you know what? You might be right. You might be right because that is true. Like as I'm thinking about it, the first time you heard what would I be without my baby? Like everybody was making fun of it
until you
and having fun with it. So
until you listen to it and you be
but
like,
I still feel like that shit sound better.
You said it sound better?
Definitely.
What?
Ja Rule.
Of course. I'm not saying here to compare. I'm just saying the first time you hear something is always gonna especially something like that.
So this goes back to a conversation that we had on earlier episodes. Is the standard for music lower? The standard for music must be lower now. And I think it's lower because yes, we have access to the shit. Remember, like you'll see a picture of somebody in the studio, even if it was somebody that you know before this whole internet shit. You see them in the studio, you thought they made it. The studio was a sacred place. Now everybody has access to the studio. You could go there. It's not everybody can pay $25, $50, like $25 to get in a studio. That's easy. That's easy money to spend, and you could take yourself serious as a rapper. But how much of these people should we really be investing stock in? Like when do the priority become the art again? Because we can sit here and say we walk down the street and it's art. But is it really art, my nigga?
Let me say
because you're the person that's expressing it.
I feel like it's two things. It's a combination of two things. You're right. I feel like the standards are lower, but I also feel like the choices and varieties are bigger. So people are actually like before we had to, not saying we didn't like the artist that was out,
Come close.
but we had to accept certain things that artists was dropping. We had to accept certain artists. When we look on BT, we wasn't getting our favorite artists. We were getting our favorite mainstream artists.
Right.
That was on. Yeah, we're gonna get the biggest. This shit gonna be number one for the next 20 weeks. They're not changing up every week with 20 new songs, 10 new songs. Now we able to go listen to our favorite artists. So now a person's able to cater to artists or audience that wasn't catered to before. You're not just catering to a broader audience. You got some niggas that want to just target certain people. Like, and that's okay with me. If that's what you want to do and it's okay with you, if I'm one of those people, feed me. If I'm a street nigga and I want Meek Mill or Jadakiss to feed the streets. Don't make these bunch of commercial ads. That's not what I like you for.
Right.
I like you for what I like you for. So for a nigga, if I hear another song, I know what to expect from him now.
But then doesn't that contradict the point that you made about what makes a great artist and being able to be versatile?
I didn't say
so. If you
great
like
artists.
them,
no. I'm not
okay,
looking for
for
everybody
you,
to be
your
a great
favorite artist, or the artist that you gravitate to. Got you.
Everybody, you know, if we gonna talk about great, I only put a few. It's a million rappers I like, but as far as them being great, I can't say they great rappers. They good for right now. Great, you got to be able to sustain a long time. Like Drake is like right now, and Lil Wayne is probably the only two artists I would say that are. All right, no.
So
not
great
that,
artists.
No. Let me rephrase because they are.
Yeah, because you wanna switch. I know why you wanna switch it.
Because there are no. Because there are other people that I could put in there too. So I'm not gonna put. I like J. Cole. I like Big Sean. Those are great rappers. So and those are mainstream
And great artists. Period.
Yeah, but I'm talking rappers. Those are great rappers, right? So I don't want to say it's just young, but those are out of how many rappers we have that I like. I listen to the radio all day. I don't listen to Big Sean and J. Cole. These niggas not on the radio at this present moment right now. You know what I'm saying? So am I just shutting the music and saying, oh, no, I'm only going to listen to great? Nah, because if you're going to listen to something, you're only going to listen to something you like or you want to listen to the best. But I listen to music and artists that are not necessarily I would consider great rap. They on their way. Maybe they on their way.
Yeah.
But it takes, this shit is a learning. And I'm in for the grind. I want to see a rapper that started out and not wasn't as good as where they at in their next tape or their next project. Like I speak about Leaky G Band, one of the niggas, and he a young nigga probably like 19, 18. I listened to that nigga when he first niggas wasn't, I don't like niggas like, Busy Banks from Brooklyn. Yeah, I fuck with Busy Banks.
Fuck with Busy Banks
Fuck
heavy.
with Busy Banks heavy. That's his man. Everybody, but he ain't. I'm telling niggas now, niggas, I'm in for the grind, you know what I'm saying? You gonna get better, and I feel like the songs he making now is way better than the songs he made before. But I knew he could get better, but it's just like I'm not gonna stop fucking like, he's not as good as the next rapper, so I'm gonna just stop listening. Nah, everybody on their way. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Everybody got a growing process is a grind, like, and I'm with it for the grind. So I'm not looking at
everybody's on their way.
Everybody's on their way somewhere, either up or down.
Okay.
I'm not saying they on their way up, but they on their way somewhere, and time only tells.
But don't you think? And I don't want to sound bitter, but don't you think that makes it harder for an artist who's putting the work in, who's talented? When it's that easy, maybe it's the money you got, maybe it's the people that you know, why you're able to be as lit as you are. You don't have to necessarily be good as long as you have. Excuse me. As long as you have the eyes on you and the people willing to support you, you don't think that kind of make it harder for people to gauge what's actually good? And certain people are being told what to listen to. If this shit is lit at the moment, right? If this shit is lit at the moment, niggas are jacked that, it's the best shit right now.
This what I'm gonna say to that. I can't speak for nobody else, but I'm only looking at what I like. So maybe those people like what they looking at. I don't like certain shit. That don't mean the people that supporting it don't like it. Who am I to say they don't like it? You know what I'm saying? So
you don't think there's a lot of influence going into what people are listening to and what people are perceiving to be hot right now?
On the radio?
No, definitely not on the radio.
You know why I say that?
Radio is following what's being pushed through the internet.
That's why I say that. The radio is the only place you can listen to music and not have the option to turn
the control.
Shit. You don't have no control over that. When you listen to anything else, you have control. That's what you listen to. Yo, songs don't just pop up on my YouTube that I don't just listen to. Like,
right.
If I never heard it, is in.
Yeah, but if you go to IG, and everybody's pumping this shit, Everybody's sharing this shit. Right? This the new lit nigga right now.
You know
That's not true having control.
You know what I feel like?
Like certain people may have control. People, once again, with a strong enough mind to be like, you know what? I really don't like this. I really don't like this. People who aren't impressionable. You could sit here and show a lifestyle to somebody, right? And show views. Like, for example, 6ix9ine. He has his large fan base, and people may get confused with the numbers and the fact that he pops up on Billboard every time that he drops a song, with him actually being talented. And he's not talented in making music. You're gonna say and tell me that he's talented in making music? No, he's talented in appealing to people who listens to music. He's talented when it comes to marketing, but are you going to tell me that he's a talented artist, a talented rapper?
Though. It shows.
That he's talented in rapping?
No, what type of fans he got? He don't drop songs. He drop videos. 6ix9ine is not dropping a song that's blowing up. He's dropping a video. People want to see what the fuck is going on. That shows other artists could drop a song. They have if 6ix9ine's not on a song with a big artist, or he's not just dropping a song. He has to drop it has to be a whole rollout, has to be or it's not going to work. So if you like you know the difference. So we're going to speak to the audience. I know you speak to, but that's when I say it shows in his work. You know what I'm saying? If you could see the difference, you know that.
I guess I can see the manipulation. Like I can see the manipulations, and that's my issue. Because when it comes to music, I want to be able to have as many conversations about music. And even though I'm an artist, I want to be able to have as many conversations about music as possible. And that's not going to be able to happen if everybody's listening to the same shit, telling me that the bullshit that's being publicized and pushed to the forefront is wavy.
No, yeah, definitely.
You understand? That can't happen if niggas can't think for themselves. And look at it. The numbers show there's millions of people who can't think for themselves. So I guess that's where my gripe is. Of course, you got to worry about yourself.
No, you can't expect people to think how you think.
True.
And it's okay. You know why? Because they will try to get you to think how they think, and it'll be you know what I'm saying? You just got to accept that that's the way they think.
What's interesting though, right? And I understand this. And I understand
and that's the reason why we here.
I understand exactly.
No need to debate podcast.
Exactly.
No need to debate.
That's the reason why we here, man.
No need.
These outlooks and perspectives is always gonna be different.
No need to debate.
Hit that one more time.
No need to debate.
Here, man. You know what's
So,
up, man.
I don't know why I can't hear this shit right now, but it's here.
A podcast.
I'm taking this class right now, right? It's a music industry class, and it talks about the two different types of artists. It's author and the entertainer. You have two types of artists, and this artist always existed, even with the biggest artists that we put on a pedestal. You have the artist who's supposed to try and appeal to as many people as possible, and then you have the artists who make their art for the purpose of making art and pushing art forward. So you have somebody like David Bowie, or you have somebody like a Kendrick Lamar who switches up. Each of his albums are different. Or even somebody like, I can't even throw Kanye in there, because when you look at the definition, the author is trying to push the art to the forefront. They don't care about how many people it reaches. But with somebody like Kanye and even Michael Jackson, they're considered entertainers because Michael Jackson called himself the king of pop, which means he wanted to be that. He wanted to be received by the masses as the king of pop. Kanye calls himself at every chance that he gets the greatest living, breathing artist ever. So I think the thing that allows me to understand that there's just two different types of artists: people who do it for art and people who do it for the fact that they want to reach as many people as possible. The thing that allows me to comprehend that is that when they put the biggest artists that I hold up to a high standard in that entertainer bracket as opposed to the artist bracket, because at the same time they may be a great artist, but their whole purpose is to appeal to as many people as possible. So it's something that I'm battling with. It's something that I'm able to understand, and I'm growing to understand. It's still frustrating.
Yeah, of course.
And it's
know-
frustrating because I'm
why?
a rapper.
And you in the art, you care about the art.
Yeah.
You care about the art.
Right. So I'm on the other side of that.
And that's where, and this,
And you just want to be entertained.
that's what I was about to say. I care about the art, but on the fan side, I want to be entertained. And I care about the art. I care about both. But I accept you for what you do. If that's what you do, I know I'm not just gonna be like, oh, I'm a nigga that only listen to lyrics. Nah, I can listen to a nigga that.
Do you accept people that's saying that, okay, do you accept the fact that sometimes people equate numbers to talent?
Yeah, hell yeah. But those are people that don't really understand. Yo, we can't force people to understand.
Right.
music.
Everybody's not a
Yeah, they're
expert
not, yo,
and
they-
don't care as much as we care.
They don't care as much. They look at
Right.
yo, and you know what numbers can hot, lit, hot at the time. Yeah, that's I was gonna say hot, yeah.
Right.
That's numbers gonna equate to hot. And whether it's good or bad. Cause something bad could happen, it could be hot. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Not as far as good hot, but it's floating around, it's viral, it's going crazy, you know what I'm saying? But when you got a combination of two,
Drake said one of the hardest lines that appeals in this that applies to this time. Nowadays, fame is disconnected from excellence.
that's a fact. At the end of the day, you can't, because everybody want fame. Everybody want to be famous.
Right. Now,
Everybody
if we
wanna be
can
famous.
separate the two, if we can say, hey, my purpose is just to be famous, don't look at me as the top nigga as far as in this specific art. Don't look at me as that top nigga because I'm chasing fame. I want to be famous in this. I don't want to be the best creator in this.
You know why though? It goes hand in hand because when you got the fame, you got a bunch of people telling you are the best. So why don't you feel like you the best? Cause you tell me they not telling you that. They telling me that. I'm going, yo, my son could tell me something. I feel as good as 30 people just so you not going you gonna tell me something because my son just told me that. I ain't gonna let you it who you care about their opinion. Who opinion you care about. Cause like a lot of people could say they pay attention to the negative. Some people just pay attention to the positive. There be 30 niggas in the room like, yo, I like one nigga, yo, I
like, yeah.
I'm
What everybody else
paying
said doesn't
attention to
matter.
the negative. So
True.
that nigga may be like, yo, and he may really feel like he the best. You know why? Because he got 10 people that told that nigga, yo, you the best. And this, you know, that's like saying, yo, a girl telling you handsome as opposed to your mom telling you handsome is a difference. Your mom's supposed to tell you handsome. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But, no, you know what I'm saying? It's different when a girl tells you handsome than your mom. You like, all right, yeah, mom, whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But a girl, you, oh, shit. All right,
You gonna
it's a
value
little
that more?
different, you know what I'm saying? You value it more because you feel like that's the opinion. That's the...
But then that comes, maybe it depends on the type of person you are because if you could value if you could value...
I'm saying it's different.
I understand that. I understand that.
I'm saying that as opposed to your mom's supposed to tell you handsome.
She's not supposed to tell you that.
In your head, you thinking of, man, my mom just.
But then there's some people that take that and it actually fuels them because my mother told me I'm handsome. My mother told me I could do this. Or it doesn't even have to come down to looks.
But that's what I said. It's both ways. But it's who you value. That's why I use my son. And I use this. It's who you value, their opinion. Because they may look at it like, yo, these people is who I value their opinion. And that just, whatever the next person say, don't matter to them. Because they still got a bunch of people that's telling them what they want to hear and who, you know what I'm saying? They value their opinion. So that's how I just look at it like a nigga, we look at it be like, this nigga trash. Yo, I'm the best rapper. He got, that nigga sell 140,000 fucking albums in a week. It's hot. You can't tell that nigga he ain't the best though. You can't tell him he nothing other than hot. You can't be like, yo, bro, you just hot right now. Nigga, what? I just sold $140. Who gonna tell him that? We looking at it because we looking at it from a different perspective. Yo,
and this comes back to the point, the whole purpose of this podcast, that all this shit is opinionated. You feel me? We could debate it, we could talk about it, and you can grow from the conversation. But it's all opinionated. What's fact-based about art? What's fact-based? The fact that it's just art. And I may look at some shit and be like, that's some ugly art.
What we say up here is facts. That's it. Everything, yo, what we say up here is facts.
No, that's a fact. That's a fact.
Don't
You
get
understand?
it.
But it's a fact because the purpose.
Yeah,
That's why it's
yo.
facts. You understand? I'm trying to drive home the point that in actuality, nigga, your opinion really just means shit to, whoever takes it. And You know, we could go back and forth and be like, this nigga's nice, this nigga's not. But at the end of the day, it's your experiences that lead you to accepting what it is.
What it is, exactly. So, you know,
Huh?
that's
So
how we feel, man.
now that we're here, and you brought up the whole, I can't remember the nigga name. Reese Youngin, that's his name.
That's his name.
Yeah.
You right. Yep.
So,
Yep. See?
when we talk about,
Yo, shout out to that nigga Reese Youngin, man. Get the fuck out of here.
it's because
man.
my man's put that shit in
Yo.
my head. Like, I'm never gonna forget it, son. This
Yo,
nigga was
shout out to
advocating
that
for this
nigga,
shit.
man.
Listen, I'm not saying it's trash. I just can't accept it for it being. I can't accept it. You know, if it's another song that come out and it's popping, like you said, I may gravitate to it. But that I can't. He not even on tune. But whatever. I want to talk about the most unique voices in hip hop, because in hip hop we've come across some very unique voices, and I was listening to some old Hove, right? And I'm not throwing Hove in there because I know you about to be like, what the fuck, nigga? That's Hove. Memphis Bleak has one of the most unique voices in hip hop. Like when I hear Bleak rap, he may not have the biggest songs or whatever, but when Bleak come on a record, like I feel like that shit give me Brooklyn. Not like when I listen to Hove, the shit that he talk about, it give me Brooklyn, and Hove is my number one. You know, he's right there. He's on a high level. So like I look at him as a superstar, and yeah, I get more. The stories give me Brooklyn.
Brooklyn, yeah,
But when I listen to Bleak, it's like Bleak gives me Brooklyn all around. So that's why I wanted to have this conversation about most unique voices. And of course, we could go through the DMX,
we got the
E4,
DMX,
Pop Smoke, of course.
Smokes. We got the light voices. We got, you know what I'm saying, we got the Busta Rhymes with the, you know what I'm saying, just his voice alone. We got all these niggas from the South with their accents. We could talk Yo Gotti and all these niggas, you know what I'm saying? That new age.
Yeah, like give me take a second, think about it. Give me like 3 unique voices.
Slick Rick.
Oh, yes.
Slick Rick.
Hands down, definitely. Went to a store for a slice of pizza, like Mona Lisa, and I know they say Slick Rick is from the UK. Yeah, does he have an accent? Like, because he's one of the best rappers, and he's one of the pioneers of hip hop.
Kind of got an accent.
Yo, that voice is definitely unique, very unique.
Sean got it.
Okay,
got that
very deep voice.
Sean got a unique voice. We got a lot of these niggas be doing so much. Or I wanted to name a new rapper, but a lot of these niggas be doing so much auto tune. You don't know how these niggas really sound. To tell you the truth,
Right?
You know what I'm saying, but we got one more that we ain't named, Lloyd Banks. But that's another deep voice. But he got that.
But he definitely, you hear it and you
that,
like,
yeah,
right?
Yeah. You know,
and you could say game, but
yeah,
you know
yeah,
they kind of sound similar a little
mm-hmm.
bit. I seen somebody get confused earlier on. They was like, is this Lloyd Banks or game?
Yeah.
But
But
definitely,
those,
it's one of those.
It
It stand out. It definitely stand out.
Unique voice has always been important in rap because it sets you aside and
even Ja Rule.
Ja Rule, yeah,
Even Ja Rule,
definitely Ja Rule.
even though you
definitely 50, you know what I'm saying? 50 got that voice where you ham, you like, you know what I'm saying? You know that's 50. You know
DMX won't let Ja Rule live. He'll forever be like, yeah, that nigga try to copy me.
That's a fact. You know what I'm saying?
Yo,
that's how niggas feel.
X is
Everybody
at the
felt
top.
felt like that at that time.
About
yeah.
Pac.
Mm-hmm.
But X definitely had one of those unique voices where you get X is just giving you raw gutter, like those are the words that I associate with X when I hear him.
That raw aggression, I ain't gonna lie. You know what I'm saying, rest in peace, X, man.
Another thing I say about DMX, I always said this to myself, like that nigga Bop, he has one of the most notable bops in hip hop.
And not to cut you off. I remember on one episode we spoke. I told you, Pac was my first introduction to hip hop. He was. I'm gonna let y'all know Pac was, but and that was we talking about gang. After him was DMX. When I seen DMX though, because I was able to see DM videos. When I was young, I might have seen pictures of Tupac, but I never really seen a video. Like unless it was watching like you know, BET, but at that time it was like when I really started watching BET, I was 6, 7. You know, it was a little died down, popular. They wasn't playing. But the first person I ever seen that was like, oh shit, that's a gangster, was DMX.
Yeah.
That was, when I seen it, I was like, yo.
He was giving you straight street.
Straight street. That nigga, man, everything, that was the criteria. That was the criteria to me of that's a gangster.
And you know what's funny? I feel like as a young person, for me, it was easy to associate X with gimmick rap because of the voice and everybody making fun of the voice or having fun with the voice. Whenever you have fun with something, it's easy to, you know, say that that's a gimmick. But when you sit down and you listen to what he's saying, this nigga is one of the best poets ever. Like, you could sit there and pray and turn that shit into a rhyme. You could sit there and speak and just turn it into a rhyme off rip. This nigga ain't practicing none. Niggas would be like, X, hit me with a prayer, please. Come to an interview before you take us out, before we go, could we hit us with a prayer? And the nigga will pray, and not only will it touch you, it will rhyme. Like, how the fuck do you do this on the spot?
This something about X that a lot of rappers can't do, and a lot of rappers don't do at all. Everything is him. Like, that shit was like, it's hard to explain. You know who else did that? Nipsey. I ain't gonna lie. Nipsey had that. You know what I'm saying? Only a few rappers, and it's crazy. They both felt like,
they not worrying about what somebody thinking. They giving you them. They giving you them.
They not wasting lines to try to sound cool. Try to use this to.
And it's not easy to do that. It's harder to be yourself than to be like, all right, the people gonna love this or they gonna react to this. Like, nah, and that's why some lines you may be like, all right, that was kind of lackluster, but he meant that. He meant that.
100%. Like, ain't no just saying, and a lot of these niggas just saying shit because it's cool. You know what I mean? We go down the list, but you know, that's the state we in right now in rap. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people accept shit, not even. That's what I mean about taking it into consideration of who's saying this certain shit. Like, a lot of niggas talking about shit that they not even doing in it, or singing about shit that you got. And this is you know what I'm saying? You got people that's singing about to audience that they not even into that. Oh, you know what I'm saying? It's just certain shit. And it's cool if you accept it for what it is. But I got to know what it is if I'm going to be a fan and listen to it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's why certain rappers call themselves, or they get exposed and something happen and their career go down. Nah, if you be who you are, nigga, how the fuck could you get exposed for being who the fuck you are?
Right.
If you a gangster,
you can never get exposed.
You can never get exposed. If you a gangster and you get jumped, how the fuck you got exposed because you got jumped? Now, if you a gangster and you run, you ain't no gangster. You should have not been, you know what I'm saying? Anything can happen to anybody. You in the streets, we know this shit happen. And if you not in the streets, ain't nothing happening to you. You know what I'm saying? Like, you ain't in the streets if you ain't seen none or nothing ever happened. You know what I mean? So, a lot of niggas, oh yeah, this nigga gangster, I want to listen to this type of music when a nigga never been through that. You know what I'm saying? So you want this from this nigga, and then something happen, he get exposed, now you don't like this rapper no more. Why? The nigga ain't got nothing to do with the music. You should have accepted it for what it is. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, if Lil Uzi get beat up right now, I'm not stop listening to music. If he come out with a song or something tomorrow, I'm gonna stop listening to it. You feel what I'm saying? So that's just, it goes back to what you looking to receive from that artist. You know what I'm saying? It just all boils down to, that's it.
What you expect from them.
What you expect from them. Because a lot of niggas, you know what I'm saying? It's different, though.
And that kind of bring me around to the next topic I want to talk about. The missing art of staying on topic. Because when you listen to X, he was one of those rappers who, if the song said one thing, he was able to stay on that. Yeah. There's like no meaning to some of these songs that's coming out right now. So like a song like Slippin', he giving you his whole life on Slippin' and talking about like the battle, the struggle of, you know, falling back. Whatever you slipping into, like that's what Slippin' would give you. What these bitches want. Like the nigga named a bunch of people. Like he gave you names on what these bitches want from a nigga.
Classic.
Even what we was listening to before the podcast, Choices. The entire song, he's saying, yup, nope.
And let me say this.
Nope.
I don't know if we coming off the weekend of Jake Paul versus Ben Askren. That was a fucking celebrity fight. This Triller shit they doing right now, snooping up. But they had a little performance there. E40 performed that song Traces. That was the first time I ever heard it. I thought it was new. When you show me right now, I'm like 2015.
Yep.
It's so relevant to now, but that goes on what you were saying, staying on the whole song. He stayed on topic. First of all, it was no way that song could not be off topic the way he structured it. Nope. If you was doing anything but staying on topic, that song is not what it's
what it is.
You cannot do that. You know what I'm saying? He structured that shit so crazy to where staying on topic and I don't know, like, well, it's a big song. I just seen 85 million views. I don't know how the fuck I ain't know. But I'm glad he got some recognition for that. Cause people cannot. The nigga talking about bitches, guns, shooting, killing in the hospital. When I used to grow up with my mother, we was poor. Now I'm rich, and all in one verse. Not even a song. Niggas talk about that shit all in one verse. So be able to stay on.
Damn, niggas really got ADHD like that.
And that's how it is. And part of a nigga that, and Lil Wayne kind of ushered in that. Lil Wayne was all over the place when something.
True.
That nigga be, yo.
But even he had some songs that were on topic.
Of course. No. But I'm saying when he started experimenting, like, oh, that's what kind of brung out a new, oh shit, nigga talking crazy. Cause it was, before it's like, you hear the verse, you know what you, now is, oh shit, he came out of left field and hit a nigga from 100 yards, like.
But okay, so here's my thing. And I'm not saying that every song has to like completely fall in line with what the song is about, right? But at least having the previous line connect to the next line. Niggas would be like, I was just in the pool, my mom got shot in 1967. And like niggas will just bounce around from everywhere. Like
you know the difference though? We care about what a nigga saying. You got these niggas, some kids, they don't give a fuck. Yo, if it ain't something to bop you, they half the time they're not even listening. Yo.
That's
French
lazy,
Montana
though.
it's not
That's
about
lazy.
being lazy. It's about how they feel.
But
you got to think music is a feeling. So if they getting a feeling without, you got some people you got some music with no fucking lyrics. If that's what they getting a feeling from.
Back That Ass Up is a party song. It's a song for you to feel, right?
You got certain people that don't like back there.
Girl, you working with some ass? Yeah, you're bad. Like
some people ain't with that. I ain't with nothing that. I don't want to hear about no back that ass up. Real talk. I want to hear go shorty. You just got some people that want to hear happy birthday. You don't. It's who you catering to. You know what I'm saying? I'm just keeping it 100 because
yeah.
People, everybody got something that they feel like they or audience that they feel like they could cater to. You feel what I'm saying? That's why they do it. So if that's Drake is the only nigga that's like catering to almost everybody. Feel what I'm saying? So if a nigga got a lane and that's the lane he taking, feel what I'm saying? That's just what it is. We gotta accept it and say, yo, it's just different forms of rap. Like it's all over the place, right? We had Lil Wayne, he was all over the place. You just said a nigga be talking about two pool getting shot in one verse. You got kids that's what the fuck they want to hear. We don't look at it like that because we look at it like, what the fuck is he talking about? A kid gonna listen to Nas and Nas has substance. He talk
right.
A nigga listen to Nas and be like,
fuck is it? They'll be bored with it.
Yeah, what the
They'll be
fuck
bored
is
with it.
They want it because attention span now is so all over the place, and nigga don't want to hear.
And that goes back into another topic, which was like, and throughout the break, I was able to go back to certain episodes and listen to what we talking about. We've been doing a great job, but as far as like music representing the times, it's the time that it's not just like the music is bad or this is what they're doing in the music. Like this may be what's going on in real life. Like niggas is not putting too much thought into anything. Niggas is just doing. And it's nothing wrong with living and just doing, not overthinking. You understand? But there's no effort going in. Niggas is just looking at, oh, I could do this. I could spit into a microphone and I could do this.
And not to cut you off, this is something we knew since the beginning of the time. Rap culture always been a reflection of something that's going on. Everything that's going on in life. We speak about everything. In this rap culture, everything is being discussed. No matter from how the way we grew up to the other side of these motherfuckers with. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? We speak about so it's a reflection of life. So you might be right. This is what's going on, and this may be the times we in that that's just what it is. Niggas can't. Nobody wants to hear that. Like us, yeah, we in a different generation.
Right.
We want to hear. We looking for something else. This is what we looking for. We not gonna go listen to a nigga that's not talking about nothing. But a nigga that's looking for that, a nigga gonna go because he hears something else. That's how his brain move. That's maybe how he wanna get this message, or like how he wanna listen. He probably listen to some shit we let him be like, that's all he talking about. He may have a different point of view.
Right.
Like, I'd rather listen to a nigga talking about 1,000 things on one song. We like, nah, we want to hear one thing on. He got his own point of view. I mean,
right.
it's like what you looking for.
Two different times.
You know what I'm saying?
Multiple experiences. Which it boils down to this.
Yeah. Age.
Last thing I want to talk about the Verzuz that previously passed. I know we going into another Verzuz, the Method Man and Redman.
Right, you said?
Yeah, that's tomorrow.
Tomorrow, man. Tune in 420, man. Method Man versus Redman.
The Isley brothers versus Earth, Wind and Fire. For a long time. I know.
I seen clips though. Don't get me wrong. I seen clips.
Okay.
I'm not because when I say seen it, I like watching shit.
The whole thing.
Setting shit up. So I seen clips. I definitely seen clips. I seen Ron come out at the end. They had a few R. Kelly songs. I said like, you know what I'm saying? But you know what I mean? That's the clips I seen. Shit that, you know what I mean?
For a long time, or for a while since Verzuz has been going, the DMX Snoop Dogg versus was my favorite Verzuz. I felt like that was the best Verzuz. The amount of love that they showed, the amount of songs that I feel like they put people on to, or reminded people of that they was killing this era during this time. It was so informative from a music perspective. Now the Earth, Wind and Fire and Isley brothers completely took over that, because a lot of the songs that we grew to love was sampled from like over 50% of the songs that they performed. Not just this person sampled this. No, major songs, the big songs that we consider to be the major songs in hip hop, the major songs in newer R&B was sampled from these artists. And I found that to be so amazing.
Not to cut you off, just to give you guys an insight of why, I don't know, this is our younger crowd, anybody that just out of tune with how older people or people that listen to people music, the artists that used to make music from the 90s or 80s, even if it's before your time, if you go back to the reason why we have so much high and we regard and we put them on a pedestal is because a lot of the music, if you're not in tune with the music that came out before, you won't even know these shits was sampled before. You don't even know that half of these artists that y'all motherfuckers call trash, and y'all niggas listen to the music now, this the best song came from this fucking artist that you calling trash. So before you just talk about hip hop and how you feel about, go back and listen and do your history, do your research, not just what's going on now. You got to do research to have a full opinion on what's hot and what's. These niggas is not doing that. It's revolving and it's okay, but it's just a remake of shit that happened before. It's revamped. This shit ain't nothing brand new. Like if you listen, except for these flows, that's the only thing. But they sample
and even those flows, because the flows that everybody is using now, what people consider to be the Migos flows, Bone Thugs and Harmony was on that.
Yeah, of course. So,
that, I'm not even saying that on some old shit. Like, listen to Bone Thugs and listen to Migos. It's the same exact flow.
Same
shit.
But listen to this, though. You'll get people that never heard Bone Thugs and Harmony. Or even if they did hear, you're not respecting it for what it is.
Right.
Times change. If you was, that's like, and we could go off, and I mean, I don't mean to go off topic, but Michael Jordan. I don't look at Mike like I look at him. Everybody say he the GOAT, but I'll go by what I see. I didn't watch Mike play. I don't.
Did you watch the Last Dance?
Episode 3. I haven't watched the whole thing, but I don't even feel like that. That gave me a respect for you.
Yeah.
But I didn't watch this. I didn't get that feeling when when I watched that shot that Ray Allen made in Game 6 on Miami. That shit was. Now, if somebody watching the highlights, they like, oh, that was a cool shot. They don't know that. Nigga, they was down. Like,
right.
But this was. You know how much was on the line with.
There's a lot of context missing when you look at it.
Hey, so that's what I give. I don't get that feeling. I'm watching highlights. Like I'm not knowing what's on the line. Oh shit, this is the flu game. That's all I'm knowing. I didn't watch the game before that to lead up and see how he was. Oh, this nigga fight. I didn't watch it. Like what I watched was Kobe. What I watched was AI.
Right.
D Wade, Shaq, LeBron, You know what I'm saying? These is players that I'm watching going through shit and accomplishing shit.
Yeah.
I got respect for him. That's all that movie's gonna do, or that's all the documentary gonna do is give me respect and say, yo.
But that's the research that you just told niggas to go do before they have an opinion. That's the research that's providing that for you.
That's why I went into that. That's why
Okay.
I went into that. You understand? So is all that's and then ties into the same thing of when you're going to do research though, take into consideration.
Yeah.
Because people may say like that's why I tied it in. They don't like Bone Thugs and Harmony, and they heard it. They might have heard it, and they still say, "Yo, you got to take into context of
because it's not theirs. It's not what they grew up with.
Is the end is the time you talking about a time where people wasn't using these words, so people might hear these be like, "Yo, you know what that meant at that time?" Like people look at something, I forgot what, and I was like, "Yo," in a time I was looking at something, and I was like, "Yo." Years ago, this shit would have meant everything to us. But now we look at it and it's nothing because the time we was in. Like, you know what we was doing? You know what, nigga, what? You fucking being able to, nigga, stay out late. Nigga, we was, now kids,
Yeah,
fuck, they
everybody staying out
like,
yeah.
I'm not going outside. It's just little shit you take. And the times changes everything. It shows appreciation for different things. Now, kids is appreciating, you know, different things that we didn't look at when we.
Nigga, yesterday I was cooking. Me and my girl was cooking, and Jay-Z says something like, "And we ain't stopping at the toll. We got easy passes."
And look at the time.
And look at the times now. It's like now everybody got an easy pass.
Now, but look at what that meant
at that time.
Said,
yeah.
So when he said that, it was like, that's like talking about a Tesla in '99.
Right.
And niggas like, oh yeah, he talked about a Tesla. No, think about that.
The time.
Think
what
about when he's talking about a Tesla, and you know he's going stack bundles. Far Rockaway rapper. If you don't know him, you know what I'm saying, from Far Rockaway, Queens. You hear some of the shit he talking about, and when he died in like, I don't want to, 06, 05, I don't know, I'm not too sure, but he talking about shit that came out or got popular way after he died. He was talking about red monkey jeans, Verzuz and Versace and not, but like shit that jumped out way after he, like, you think about it in the time, that was appreciated because of the time, nigga.
Right.
Nobody was speaking about these things. Like, nobody was talking about, and that's something you only get when you, I guess, what you appreciate. Like, some people don't appreciate that. So they look at it like, okay, and, know what I mean? So we can sit here and argue all day. I guess it boils down to your opinion and how you.
It's crazy how that one topic, talking about the verses and the originators of some of these songs that we sample could branch off into what we just spoke about just now. The last point I want to make, because I've been fiending to talk about this shit, the stats that they have. Like, I believe Earth, Wind & Fire couldn't remember how many albums they have. The Isley brothers was like, nigga, like 20-something albums, 40-something hit records and platinum records or something like that. And it's like, yo, damn. And there's no way me understanding what that mean today, I could just dispose of that. So when we had the conversation of the greatest artists, I think it moves me more towards the fact that there's not one artist that makes this thing moves. There's people who's underappreciated, like the Isleys, and you know, our parents may appreciate the Isleys and shit like that. But as far as on a universal scale, you understand? Unless you grew up with that in your household, there's gonna be a lack of appreciation. But when you talk about those stats, one, it was harder for people to make music. The Isleys been making music since the 1950s, right? The 1950s. And when you talk about the R. Kelly record, that came out in the 2000s, and that still had them relevant. So to be here relevant for 50 years, and then not only that,
it's so difficult to stay relevant for
5 years.
I was about to say a year, 5.
So many people come and go. So the writing, the instrumentation, that's another, like a actual talent, an actual talent, physical talent. There's no way I could sit here and just, you know, grab somebody from this generation and because they're lit right now, place them over somebody from back then. Because When you see Mr. Ernie playing a fucking guitar, this nigga did a guitar solo for over 5 minutes. The nigga flipped the guitar backwards and started playing a guitar with his fucking tongue.
Crazy. Yeah, that's crazy.
You want to talk about greatest artists? Find them. Find them. That shit is amazing. So, you know, I'm glad that we was able to link up again. The episode went real smooth.
Yes, sir.
I'm glad that we back. We gonna continue to be consistent.
Yes, sir. Next week we back.
This is another thing. Listening back to our older episodes, this is a segment that we spoke about and we said that we wanted to incorporate. Hot takes. Before we get out of here, you got any hot takes? I don't have one right now, so I hope that you could take some time. What's your hot take for the week? Whatever, anything that you came across. You watched the fight.
Right now, I was about to say I'm upset. Fucking Kevin Durant got hurt again.
He got hurt?
I don't know if he got hurt, came out the game. I don't know if it's serious or he just got taken out the game. If he gonna be back next game, but that shit got me tight. Brooklyn, we looking fucked up. We done lost Aldridge. He got fucking lung problems or
breathing heart problems. Yeah. He's going.
Or regular heartbeat.
That's what you get for being a bandwagon nigga.
Nah.
No. You admitted to the fact that you jumped on the Brooklyn
we still
bandwagon.
Here strong. Listen, Harden gonna be back soon. Kyrie be back in a mental space. And once we get Durant back, we good. We got Blake, DeAndre Jordan.
All right.
Know what I'm saying? Green, Harris. We still here, but KD, you gotta get back, nigga. What the fuck going on? You should have waited an extra week or something. Shit fucked up.
Yeah, he talking this Brooklyn shit. You know.
Yeah, we don't care about LA. Listen,
LA in 5.
LeBron hurt still. Ain't LeBron still hurt?
He coming back. The storm is coming.
AD ain't
The storm is coming.
These niggas be lucky if they even make the conference finals. The way they looking right now. I'm keeping it 100. We going to the finals.
Okay.
76ers ain't stopping us.
The Heat just
Milwaukee
beat y'all out
ain't
today.
they don't give a fuck about a regular season game.
Nice little
buzzer beater. Y'all can take who we got though. We playing without our stars. Y'all can take that. When we get our team back, we going straight.
Here's my hot take.
Now you got one. Let me hear it. What's your hot take?
And I was trying to say this. DMX has one of the best stage presence bops. Yeah, when I say bops, I'm talking about his movement when he rap. One of the best bops in hip hop, period. Like, you see him rap, it's like the nigga is in tune with his word. When the words is leaving his mouth, his body is going wherever the words are going. You know, that nigga feels it. So that's my hot take. Look at DMX performances. Look at him rap. Look at him freestyle. And you can listen to the shit on mute and you could just watch that nigga
crowd
move.
Control. He got it. Yeah, he had it. And I'm saying, hopefully, everybody that's influenced by him or you know what I'm saying, if you ever been influenced by him or you show him some appreciation, RP, man.
Definitely.
Say prayers, send prayers to his family, shit like that.
Definitely.
Man.
That type of shit.
We lost a big legend. We ain't lose, you know what I mean? RP Black Rob too, man. You know what I'm saying? That was definitely somebody
Black Rob.
We grew up listening to his music, and he was definitely somebody that influenced a lot of
had one of the best songs in hip hop. Period.
We ain't gonna undermine that. You know what I'm saying? RP both of them. And thank you for rocking out with us, man. We here. No Need to Debate podcast, man.
That was episode 6.
Yes, sir.
All right.
No Need to Debate, a podcast.